Hi there. So this week is week 4 of Coco's training, and I spent a couple hours out here just going through all of the fundamentals with Coco. That was yielding the hindquarters, yielding her forequarters. I went ahead and I did all the desensitizing, front, left, air around her body, the area around her body, and her body itself. Now the flexing exercises this week were very poor. She didn't want to flex to the right. And coming up, you'll see how she just backs up. When I bump her, she just continues to back up. So I'll try again here. She continues to back up. When I try again, she backs up again. And she does seem very distracted about something that's in the woods, allegedly a bobcat. But if she doesn't want to flex for me, I start moving her feet around here, back and forth, with quite a bit of energy. And then I'll go back and I'll try to flex her to the right again. She backs up again out of camera, and then I finally get her to flex pretty good, and as soon as she gives me a nice soft touch right there, then I let her go and I give her a good girl. We're working on sending exercises now and change of direction without necessarily yielding her hindquarters and making her stop. So I'm going through phase 2 of the sending exercises. I don't mind if Coco gives me a little attitude here because she's a very willing horse, and I'd like her to be able to find that when she does exactly what I tell her to do and she understands what I'm telling her to do, the pressure is immediately released. So as you can see, as soon as she turned, she kind of used her hindquarters there. But I let go of the pressure as soon as she turned. In my body language to her, I try to make it very obvious, for now anyway. She'll learn very well in the coming weeks exactly what I'm asking of her. As you can see, I'm doing half circles now, which will really help when I put the saddle on her. I'm walking with Coco because as I have the handy stick on her withers, I'm going to keep sending her around me. And what this really does is it helps her kind of bend her body into me when she's walking and trotting and eventually cantering. It really helps Coco pick up her left and right side when she's at any gait. And as you can see, every time I get in front of that drive line, she kind of stops. So I'm trying to make a point to get her to move in front of me so I'm not stepping in front of that drive line, which is around her neck. Yield the hindquarters, 2 eyes, around the other side. And she does a lot better on this side, I noticed. You can see her body is quite bent towards me as well. I'm trying to get Coco to relax and trust me a little bit more. She seems to have a hard time focusing on everything that I'm doing, but for a time, this is part 1. I'll just end here with the fundamentals.